Well, welcome to a new Harry's Farm video. And yes, finally, we are combining. We've had 2 days of it actually. This is our biggest field. If you swing round, yeah, Charlie had quite a go last night. I think he finished about 12:30 last night. And yeah, we're just about to get going on the third day. You'll also see there's a Grenadier with us, Quartermaster, this pickup version of the Grenadier. I've got that for this to use just during his harvest as a sort of a support vehicle, shall we say. And I'm going to do a separate video on that in a few weeks' time. But first, combine. The first job before you start combining, basically you've got to sort the combine out. You service it every day. It's not one of those machines you just carry on, park it in the field and go back out again. We blow it off with a leaf blower because it builds up all the, especially when you're chopping straw, all this straw everywhere, dust, and there's an enormous fire risk with these machines from where that dust accumulates. They design it so it doesn't go anywhere near the hot exhaust, but you've just got to watch it. So that's first job. Charlie absolutely hates it, and I don't blame him because you get all this dust. You have to put all this protective clothing on, and it's quite warm at the moment. It's about 24 degrees. It's about 2 o'clock. Next job, there's a number of sort of grease points all over it. He's just gone round and done all those because there's so many sort of bearings on this machine, and it's good sort of health check. We haven't oiled the chain. We do that sort of after 3 or 4 days. We'll just add a bit of oil to those. But it's just a general visual check right round the machine, go around the front. We've also gone through this. It's lifted it up as a grease point right at the end of the knife, but you just check all the knife sections there all in one piece, that sort of thing. And it hasn't broken any of these sort of teeth up on there. You can't really see it with it up in the air. He's put it up in the air because there's a grease point right at the end of the knife, which he's just about to do. So how's it gone combining this year? Well, we're all wheat this year, and the first wheats we did were first wheat, so they should have been the best wheats, and they looked really good, and they went through the combine very well. They didn't yield quite as much as I would have liked, but that's just the season we have. I should be very grateful that basically all our wheat grew. Yes, we had a few flood areas, but that's really come back since about April, May time, and I was amazed how well the fields filled out. That field next to us, that was flooded out, and I just thought, no, we've lost the crop. But yeah, nature took over and it came back. So it's going okay really. And the other job which I'm just about to do is I brought the diesel Bowser out. You can see it holds 2,000 litres. When you think, oh, that'll last forever. No, it doesn't. This thing absolutely drinks diesel, especially when we're chopping the straw. You can see all the straw here, it's just destroyed. We're not baling it this year, just because I like to incorporate it into the soil. It just puts nutrient back. If you can bale it, and if you want a clear seedbed, it's very good if you're direct drilling things, just clears the seedbed, gives you a more open soil to do that. But no, we're chopping, putting it back in, and I think, yeah, Charlie's about to fill up. Yes, greedy machine, because it takes more power to chop the straw, so it drinks more diesel, and that being 2,000 litres, well, that's only a couple of fill-ups because the tank on the combine is 1,000 litres. So reckon on a long day with a tank of fuel, just a bit longer. You can't really get rid of it in one day and a bit. Charlie has been going late into the night the last couple of nights. What time did he finish? 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish? Yeah, because you wait for the sun to dry out the straw and the wheat obviously in the air to get it down. We want it under 15% moisture, and then it hangs on to that low moisture content into the night. So then once the dew comes down, he had to stop last night, he said he started to get too tough, wouldn't go through the combine. We actually start moving, it starts going off the farm in a couple of days, so it's a very quick turnaround this year. But we're diesel up, and in about half an hour we should be going. You're testing me now.
What, have you tested it?
No, I said you're testing me. Or in the middle anyway. And I've remembered to put 4-wheel drive on.
My 100% alarm went.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's a good sign.
It
looks pretty. I'm quite full here. Oh, you're just emptying, aren't you? Nearly done. Good. Good. I'll stop here. Another bit done. He'll trundle off a little tiny bit down there. That's all he's got to do in here. I have to press this little blister button here, which has a trailer on it, and then this all goes into auto. Flat out. There we go. And that will just flick through the gears. As you'll see there. That's a range change to 13. That's why it's a slower change. 14. And away we go. That's how that all works. And I just basically charge off to the grain shed and then do it again. When I've got a full load like this, I can't actually see the end of the trailer, which doesn't make reversing as easy. There's this moment I think, I wonder if there's anything parked in the shed. I wouldn't stand a chance against this little one. Full up, as you can see, it coming out the top of the cab. So I'm hoping this will all go in, but it's going to get a bit tight, I think. I'm fairly full at the back already. I'll put a bit more at the back. Now here he's just doing a bit of mowing, trying to make the farm a bit tidier. I'm trying to get that spout right in the middle of the trailer, just so it starts touching the sides. Sometimes I think I can do it on the mirror better than looking behind, but I'm not sure. And it's about 6 tons, 6-7 tons he's unloading, so it's 12. It's a 14-ton trailer, so when it's full, poking out the top, it's 14 tons. I'm hoping he's going to run out soon, because I'm getting a bit full. There it is. You're going to turn it off. Good. And he's put it away. There you go. And we're hoping to get 4 loads off this field in touch and go, but it would be nice. Now I look for a trampoline so I don't make wheelings all over, because you've got to think it's probably 8.5, 9 ton of tractor, 12, 13 tons of the trailer. What are we up to? Well, 21, 22, and then trailer on top 24. About 24 tons rocking around up and down this field, whether it's full load on it. So it's more weight than you think, and that's why we sort of have these flotation tyres. Unfortunately, this ground's sort of stony, so you don't really make major ruts. But I've seen ruts this year like I've never seen before. He's starting to grey over there. Are we going to get rained off, or are we going to finish the field? I don't know. Well, I've jumped in the combine with Charlie, who's doing a very good job. This is the field that we don't really want to show on camera, really, isn't it? Not really. No.
Keep it on us for the next 40 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. If I twizzle it around. No, sorry. Well,
no, it doesn't reflect badly on me.
No, it's just the field that flooded. That basically, that's what happened. and we're not expecting an awful lot to come off this field because of those holes. Although the combine, as ever, does find some. If you go not very far up down there, you'll find some more wheat. But yeah, it's not good, is it? But you're finding some. Look, you've got some. Yeah. Yeah, it's 21 acres this field, and I think we'll probably crop. How much do you think there's not cropped? About a third of it?
I would say a third.
25%.
There's a big chunk over there somewhere. No.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's the map. There you can sort of see the orange bits are not good. The whole.
Well, no, the white bits are even worse.
Well, yeah, but the white bit is the bit you'll see you haven't combined.
No, but the white bits in here are the bits where there's nothing, it doesn't even
There's
register.
absolutely nothing. Yeah, and the green is what you want. Well, we knew it, you know, that's the 24 harvest. We knew we had all that rain all through the winter. We fared pretty well compared to other farms. And then we've got the added fun tonight, haven't we, of that weather over there.
It's like the arable farmer's boogeyman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Comes out, stops playing.
We've had, yeah, it's just the third day, so we've got on pretty well, because yesterday we had a bit of rain, didn't we, but in the morning.
Oh yeah, that unpredicted thunderstorm.
Yeah, but we sort of got away with it because it's so warm. But tonight,
It was hot yesterday, wasn't it? It was like
It's
burning
really
hot.
and we had our own little thunderstorm that sort of tracked across us, but didn't really get us. But yeah, that's what we're waiting for, and we're not sure when the rain arrives tonight, but we'd quite like to get this field finished, and then we're halfway through harvest. There it is. Yeah, I can swing the camera around there, can't I? That looks alright. Look at all that wheat there. Real fancy wheat. Right, anyway, I've got to jump in the trailer, leave you to it. See
Yeah, but it's
how
not going to be a late one tonight,
we're going to get rained on, we think.
we think. We'll just go to starts getting too damp. That's,
A bit tough.
you can only play what's in front of you. can't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No point looking at weather forecasts
No,
all the time anyway.
but that's not bad. This is a third wheat as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. And I'm going to have to unload you in a minute while I look at things.
No.
Well, it's filling up. It's filling
But
up.
that'll take ages.
Yeah.
That'll be another 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah. Well, morning. What a difference a day makes. This is the field we were in last night. We finished off, and we were racing in case this predicted rain was going to come in, and it most certainly did. And you can see, yeah, I don't know if you can just see here, we've got these areas. This is the field that flooded this year. If I look out the window, you can see here, this is the mess, this corner, all there. We couldn't even combine it. And that's what we were doing last night. But this is sort of all right, because this is part of this stewardship scheme I've gone into. This is going to AB8. So I'm actually planting a wildflower mix, grass mix going down here for the next 5 years and take this out of production. It's £789 a hectare, I think it is, we get for doing that. But it enhances wildlife, whatever, and takes out an unproductive part of the field. And we actually went into here last night as a bit of a bonus. And then again, this is a third week. This particular field, you can see this is again a flooded area there, just growing all that weed. Well, season, 2024 has been. But we got a fair old chunk nibbled off yesterday. I think we were around the 40 acres. We've done 125 acres. We've done about half of the wheat area, the combine area this year, and that's just in 3 days. But it's quite a sad looking combine because of all this rain. And yet we did have quite a lot. Let's go out and have a look. Actually, just before I get out, I want to show you a favourite button on this Grenadier. And that is this one in the roof. It's called off-road mode, And if I press it and it's illuminated and I press it again to confirm, it means I can then drive around the farm without having to put a safety belt on, and all the parking sensors are muted, and then it actually calms down the traction control and to an off-road mode. And I like that very much, because so often when you're on a farm, you're just going to see the combine, you're going to the grain shed, you don't want everything bleeping and seatbelt on, etc. You just want to jump in and out of the car and just use it as this on-farm tool. So I like that button a lot. Anyway, let's go around and look at the combine. Hate seeing it, a wet combine. Yeah, we didn't expect quite as much rain as we've had. I think we've recorded about 5.5 mil already. And yeah, we would have put it away really, but you couldn't put it away without taking the header off, and the trailer was over there. So we thought, oh, it'd only be a little shower, be all right in the morning. And now look at it. There you go. It just means cleaning it off and trying to blow all that straw like we did yesterday is a bit tricky when it's as damp as this. But, you know, on the plus side, half the farm is now combined in 3 days. It's so good having such a big capacity combine for the size of farm we are. And I've got a big pile of grain in the shed. I think I've got around 360, 400 tonnes off the 120 acres we've done, which is good going, because more than half of it was a third wheat, and we shouldn't get a yield like that this year. But the Dalton wheat seems to be performing. In the shed, I put the fans on, and their job is just to cool the grain. So it's going out fairly quick. I start loading lorries tomorrow, but it's just to get that temperature down. It's about 16 degrees, and I think that in the store it's about 24 degrees when the fans went on. I checked it yesterday. And then this field, we didn't quite finish last night. If you just swing round, we did sort of half of it. But this field is actually not going to be cropped next year. So this is AB6, this is enhanced stubble, as they term it, and the idea is once we've done this field, we pull out and we don't go anywhere near it until May next year, when we're allowed to just spray off if there are any weeds coming. There's a bit of black grass, see a bit of green down here, and this is basically rested for the year. I think it's £589 a hectare, and that's my way of not growing a break crop or an oilseed rape or something, just resting the ground basically fallow for 1 year. So quite a change in our farming policy, and it will mean we take half the farm out of production, and this time next year the amount we've combined will be the total amount combined next year, if you see what I mean, so half the area. And a big change, and the next time this field will be in here with a combine is 2026, so I have to get my head around that idea. So, well, what we do now? Well, we have a bit of a pause. This is proper damp. This has really got into the grain, so the grain you can sort of see from that straw. There's nothing I can do. I can't cultivate it or any of the land. Just a 2-day sort of pause. But I hope that gives you an insight why you go mad as soon as the weather comes right and it's combining and you've got wheat ready to go. Every farmer just flat out, that's all they do, get that crop in, and because of moments like this, because you know at some point, yeah, Mother Nature will say, no, you're going to stop combining now. So there you go, that's Harry's farm. I hope you enjoyed this video and a sort of insight into the combining and the madness of it. If you did enjoy this video, well, keep watching, keep subscribing, more videos coming along very soon.